What's up, guys? I hope everyone is doing well. I thought it'd be kind of fun to do this video in two parts because I tend to talk too much, and Shay likes to tell me that. So I'm doing it with Sawyer because her attention span is this big, and it'll help me stay on timeline. So we've had the truck for 20,000 miles now, which is great. I love this truck, and at about 10,000 miles, I did a 5 things I hate about Tacoma video, which has like 250K views now, more likes than dislikes, barely. But again, I thought it'd be fun to just do a review on those things that I disliked and give you a quick update. So again, if you want the long version, watch tomorrow. If you want the short version, here it comes at you. Ready to go? All right, let's do this. I'm gonna try to do this all in one take really fast. Okay, first things first. First things I mentioned was, you can walk with me. Walk with me, there we go. First things I mentioned was that I hated that there wasn't an abundance of cheap parts, and I made a mistake. I said cheap instead of inexpensive. I like that there's, I like that everything is quality. That's really good. What I don't like is that comparatively, you know, they are a bit more expensive. I'm talking aftermarket parts, guys, not just run of the mill. I know your stock parts are gonna be more expensive. That's totally fine. I like stuff that'll last a while, and you can't beat the reliability of this. So again, inexpensive versus cheap. And that's just because most of it's American made, which is great. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, I just wish there was more inexpensive American made parts. All right, number 2, low range, no bottom end. Guys, why didn't they put the 5th gen why didn't they put the 5th gen 4Runner engine in this? We don't know. Tacoma, Toyota, why'd you do that? No idea. Anyway, so yeah, I still think that the gearing sucks. I still think they should have put the 4Runner engine in there, but it is what it is. And we work around it. Just my opinion. Works for some people. Third thing, visibility and headroom. I don't have time to get my keys out. I'm 5'7". I don't have too many gripes. I'm like 3 inches, 2 inches from the sunroof, not a big deal. But when 6'4" people ride with me and they're like, dude, your truck sucks, I review that. Plus, I just tell you what people tell me. 75% of the people tell me that it's not that great. 25% say it is good. Now again, in 2020, they did help with the adjustment of the seat. So if you got a 2019 or previous like myself, you might run into more issues. And again, that's all dependent. Everybody sits in their car differently. If you're laid back, it's gonna work perfectly for you. Even if you're 7 foot tall, Yao Ming can be up in there. It's like, Toyotas are freaking awesome. So again, my thoughts on that. For me, I've gotten used to it, doesn't bother me. 4, tire limitations. We're running 285s on a spacer lift, which sucks. I freaking hate spacer lifts. I can't tell you how many times I say that, and people still complain about me having a spacer lift, and I'm like, dude, I only did it so I could test and review it for people who have spacer lifts and want to take their rigs out. So that's the only reason I did it. All right, spacer lifts still suck. It's like riding around on a pogo stick. I hate it. But one thing about the tire size, 285s are perfect for me at this point. Yes, you could go bigger. It kind of involves more work. But for me, after 20K, I'm like, look, if I'm gonna go bigger, I'm just gonna get a dedicated off-road rig. Insert the Jeep MJ Comanche here. Comanche? Yeah, Comanche. So that's what we're picking up to off-road. So I'm gonna stick with 285s. If this was my dedicated off-road rig, I'd go 35s. But I'm gonna leave this like it is. Go have fun with it on Hell's Revenge, trails like that, have a good time. Got rock rails, 450 bucks, well done. Ask me about that, I'll give you information. Moving on. Basic interior. Okay, again, you can't get inside. I did say it was basic, and what I meant was it was more car-like than rugged. For example, you get into a Jeep or the new Bronco, your interior makes you feel like you're off-roading. This, not so much. It makes you feel like you're about to go drive around the mall, which is fine. That's what most people do with these trucks, even though they tell me they off-road. Anyway, so I think it's perfectly fine. It functions well. I like the simplicity of it, which kind of is an oxymoron to the fact that I think it's too simple, but on the flip side, it's really easy to use. I just wish it was a little bit more rugged. So, it's fine. I don't have any quirks with it anymore. Towing, last thing I mentioned was that it's not a tow truck, and I said this in the video. It's not a full half-size truck. It's not a full 1-ton truck. It's not a tow truck. My only gripe was, don't tell me you can tow 6,500 pounds and it's stuck at 4,000 pounds. Now that's perfect for some people. A lot of people can make that work, and it works great for most people. I was just kind of a little disappointed in it, comparatively. This is like my 60th vehicle, so I can compare things pretty well at this point. Again, just my opinion. All right, that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, I appreciated all the comments. I love talking to people. If you got your own opinion, it's perfectly fine. Guys, I have Jeep. logos on my truck. I don't take life too serious. So we're all just out here trying to have a good time. And like I always tell people, you know, even if you talk shit about us on the channel, if you're broke down on trail, we're still gonna help you out. It's just how this sport, it's how this culture should be. Anyways, I hope everyone is doing well, has had fun, enjoyed her being in the video. And again, if you're really interested in the long version, I'll post that tomorrow. We'll have some fun with that. So there's that. What do you think, Jeep or Toyota? She don't care, she just wants peaches. We just started doing peaches with her, so she loves that. Pears, excuse me, pears. So anyways, all right guys, hope all is well. Comment below, hit me up on Instagram, watch the video tomorrow, or don't. Either way, hope you guys are doing awesome. Thanks.